Hello, are you in deportation proceedings or perhaps a loved one and you want to know how to win a cancellation of removal case? Well, this video is for you. My name is Jorge Molina, and I'm an immigration attorney based in Dallas, Fort Worth, or serving clients worldwide. And today, I'm going to give you some tips about winning a cancellation of removal case in the United States. So one of the most common defenses in immigration court is cancellation of removal. There's cancellation of removal for lawful permanent residents and non-lawful permanent residents. I'm going to be talking about non-lawful permanent residents, which is a wider category. Okay, so that's one of the most common defenses, but it's also one of the hardest things to get in the United States. You need to fulfill four elements. In essence, you got to show that you've lived in the United States for 10 years. That you haven't committed certain crimes that would make you ineligible, that you haven't committed certain immigration violations that would also make you ineligible. And the last element, which is the hardest one, is that you need to show that your deportation will result in exceptionally extreme and unusual hardship to a qualifying relative. So either a U.S. citizen parent, U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident's parent, spouse, or children. Now, the first elements are pretty basic. So if you live in the United States, you have to show that you live in the United States through photograph, testimony, documents, medical records, things like that. And then whether you haven't committed certain infractions, that's clear, right? So if you're convicted of a certain crime, so let's focus on the extreme hardship, which is usually the harder element to show. So the essence here to remember is that you need to show hardship to your loved one, to your spouse, to your parents, to your children. Okay, just being apart is not sufficient. So how can we show this hardship? Okay, so if someone has a medical condition, you need to provide that medical record. It's also very helpful to have either a doctor or an expert talking about your loved one's medical problems. If you're not in that situation, but you still feel that your loved ones are going to experience extreme and severe hardship if you're removed, you need to explain why and document it. You need to explain whether your loved one is going to come with you to your home country or if they're going to remain in the United States, and explain why. And then talk about how that separation or relocation will affect that person. Is there going to be emotional or psychological hardship? Is there any history of this? Are there other considerations to talk about? So each case is different, right? But if we're talking about psychological issues and stuff, a psychiatric or psychological evaluation is very helpful. And often we find that it's quite persuasive. However, that does not replace the ability to tell a story in court. So when possible, if you can provide witness testimony of what the family is going to go through, that also comes in, greatly in court. So if you're in the situation, consult a qualified immigration attorney that can talk to you and you can share your life story and then see what it is that we can show in court and what things, just to not bother and just really focus. Many times, the reason that these cases are not won is that while there's some hardship, we haven't met the burden. The standard is so high. So, in short, you need to be very well prepared to win a cancellation of removal case. Again, my name is Jorge Molina. If you like this video, hit like, share, perhaps drop a comment. Thank you for watching.